everybody. This is Squirrel with Easy Tarot Lessons, and with me today I've got Sally. How you doing, Sally?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And today we are doing some card meanings. We're going to start with the Ace of Wands, and we're pretty much going to do exercises 1 and 1A to see what all possible meanings we could get out of this card and our overall feeling about them. You want to start us out with the Ace of Wands?
Sure, sounds great. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, for me, it's an ace, so I see like a primal force. It's that creative spark of fire. It's like a matchstick, just ready to light up the situation. Um, you know, it's fertility. It's where it's wherever it's placed, things there will grow. And you can think about that in a lot of different ways. Matchstick.
I'm sorry, I have to say it. I can't help but call it the Ace of Wangs. So I had to say it.
Exactly. Nope, you're right. You see it. It comes up in readings all the time because there's a lot of that going on out there.
That's some potent virility right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also like, I think of Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a public display of aggression. You have the castle back there and you have this big stick and you're just going to go beat somebody with it. I I was looking at this just now. I'm looking at this and that stick, it kind of reminds me of a swizzle stick. And you've got the water underneath. So they're out there. They're going to stir up trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's got that. I'm with the aces, I look at those hands, and you've got the masculine energy and the feminine energy. And on the masculine energy aces, the hands, the thumb is upright. It's more like a fist holding the object, and the
Yeah.
aces kind of the feminine aces kind of cradle it, and the fire, the wands, is a masculine energy. It's definitely, he's got a good solid grip on that. He is not going to let go when he hits you on the head with it.
Yeah, and it's like that stick is trembling. He's out there to shake things up.
Oh yeah, those little leaves all falling off on the sides. Yeah, he
Hmm.
is shaking that stick.
Hmm.
Yes. I like that the aces can be beginnings or an abundance of.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this could be like an abundance of energy, nervous energy, that you just have to take action. You have to do something.
Right, right. It's just, it's that fiery feeling. It's just that spark. If you want something to, get kicked into gear, this is the kind of energy you want to have behind you. It's going to get things done.
Do you think it's like an abundance of willpower? Like willpower behind it would get it done? Or do you think that's more swords?
Hmm. I have I have cross purposes with swords and wands. They get convoluted in my head sometimes because I can see similar things in both.
Hmm.
To me, this is willpower. This just isn't, pure rage. There's a determination in here too
Yeah,
that
that's
I
how
always
I've
feel when I
been
see a wand.
feeling about it. That pure tenacity to go on. Nothing's gonna
Yes.
stop you.
Great word. Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. How else could you see it?
Seeing it right side up, you want your virility to be seen. You don't want you're not hiding this. It's not in the closet. You want everybody to know the power you have, the strength you have, the you know you are putting it out there for anyone to see. There's nothing subtle about this power.
And you said seeing it right side up. How do you see it in reversal? But before you say that, I do want to point out that these are one of the ways that we can see it. Each card can have several different meanings depending on what you see on it at the time. And I know that sounds difficult right now, but these are guidelines. These are not set in stone.
Right, absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better. Whatever the situation, what your intuition tells you when you're looking at this card, the question, all those things are going to shape this card. And that's the nice thing about this particular school is it gave me the ability to look at these cards in all different kinds of settings without having to memorize anything. I'm sitting here just staring at the card. I'm not looking at notes, papers. I'm not, regurgitating words that I memorized years ago from another source. It's just, it's what I'm seeing in the card as I sit here right now. Tomorrow I might give you 5 different definitions for this card.
Absolutely. So how about that reversal?
Oh, reversed. It's emasculation. The power has been taken away. Infertile. There's just, an absence of that creative force that you're looking at when you see this card upright. Things aren't coming to you the way they usually come to you. There's a block in the way. It's just yeah.
Time for a blue pill. The blue pill or the red pill?
I don't know who they are, but yes, one of those, because you're not going to get off first base without it.
Right. It's like it's distressing to me because it feels like a wilting, like you just don't have that inner power to go on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the oomph that it takes to get from where you're at, way out here in the country, as the card shows, all the way to that castle.
Right.
Oh, that scene in the Holy Grail, Monty Python's Holy Grail, where they're running and running, and the castle keeps staying the same distance away.
Yes.
Right
Exactly.
there. That's an Ace of Wands scene.
Now, sometimes when I see a reverse card, I see an overabundance of that energy. So I could see somebody flying into a rage with this card as well.
Yeah.
If it were reversed, and, that's what my intuition was telling me at that particular time. Flying into a rage, just beating the crap out of somebody. This could be horrible violence, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially that overabundance can be just as bad as the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, nice.
Oh, and I was just sitting here staring at this. If you look at the clouds, they're kind of gray, and I'm sitting here thinking gray clouds. It's like clarity coming through the cloud of confusion.
Oh, I like that. I like that. And see, I love how that was one piece of the image that captured you at that moment.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, and I don't even know how long I've been staring at this card.
I know, right? I've never seen that before either. Beautiful, beautiful catch. We certainly haven't milked this one dry. There's all kinds of information in that card. Each and every one of us has a different perception of life or reality. So take the time to look at that card and see what it says to you. And it may say something completely different than you've ever read in any book, completely different than anything Sally or I have said today, but it will still be, if it gets accurate results, if you open your mouth to a client and say something way out there, like buy a walking stick and take a walk, if it's accurate, if it resonates, it's right.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Sally.
You're welcome.
Hopefully we've gotten y'all's minds open and you can see so much more than you ever did before.
And now they're off to a good start.
Ace of Wands. Okay,
Exactly.
for this situation right now, we have presented you with the Ace of Wands so that you can open your mind and get excited about learning the tarot.
Lovely.
All right. I'll see you next time, Sally.
Take care, Sharon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.